Tonight, disgusted reaction from the sheriff after watching a surveillance video from a county jail showing one of his deputies dumping a disabled inmate out of his wheelchair. As News Channel 8's Samara Sotos tells us, while the sheriff says he doesn't think training is the issue here, others think it could be.
Brian Sterner says he's been discriminated against for being disabled ever since a wrestling accident 14 years ago. But no one has ever dumped him out of his wheelchair until he was arrested on a traffic charge last month.
Do I believe that, people with disabilities have been, really getting the shaft for a really long time? Yes, absolutely. Do I want to do something about that? Yes, absolutely.
This now famous video from the Orient Road Jail shows Sterner being booked in on January 29th and detention deputy Charlotte Marshall Jones behind Sterner's wheelchair. Sterner says the deputy told him to stand up, but Sterner told her he couldn't.
But apparently she didn't believe me that I was a quadriplegic, and so she picked the back of the wheelchair up, and, I did a face plant pretty hard on my right side.
The surveillance video also shows another deputy laughing after the incident. The Hillsborough Sheriff's Office suspended Jones and 3 of her supervisors.
I was appalled. Obviously, the actions are indefensible at every level.
People are just totally amazed and astonished that it even occurred. They can't believe what they saw.
At Self-Reliance, a disability rights agency in Tampa, Executive Director Joseph DiDomenico says outrage emails and calls are pouring in from around the country.
I would love to see some training for whoever needs it, whether it just be not only local law enforcement, but anybody else.
I spoke with Sheriff David G. on the phone tonight, and he told me he doesn't think this is a training issue at all, just by the unbelievable sight of dumping someone out of a wheelchair, that it has to run deeper than that. He told me he apologized to Brian Sterner through Sterner's attorney today, and he expects the state attorney's office may look at this case if there were to be any criminal charges filed. Live in the newsroom, Samara Sotos, News Channel 8.